What is up, guys? The Petros14 here, and welcome to the second episode of Extinction. So in the last episode, I explained how, there's no commentary for this, so I have to go through and go over it and just do a little bit of post-commentary for you guys, and so I kind of went over the ways to, do the challenges and things that we were presented with, and it's funny because most of the challenges that we were presented with, like this one, to spend $20,000 before the hive is destroyed, they're pretty easy challenges, and you can complete most of them as long as you have the right amount of people. I don't think it'll give you this high of an amount unless you have all 4 people in the match, but you can never be sure with that. Anyways, so we still have to throw down some stuff for using this stuff that we need, and like this I never explained that I had actually had a what is it? I wanted to upgrade this turret, the grenade turret, and that was something that was cool. And those rocks there, they kept landing on top of my IMS. Surprisingly, it didn't hurt the IMS. I thought it would, but apparently it doesn't. So that's a tip for you guys. For this drill, it's the setup for it's quite easy to defend. As far as I know, I mean, if you get everybody around this area or whatever or whatnot, you can defend it pretty easily. It's not that hard to defend. Considering that you're in an open area and you have liabilities coming from like almost every direction, so it's funny to see that you can defend an area as long as you're working together. So anyways, so as you see there, I ranked up. During this, I never got higher than, I don't know what I actually had gotten to, but for this one I had just I was like level 6 or something like that when I started, and here I just wanted to get rid of all the ammo, and then I decided to just move on from it. But so I decided that I'm a low level, and since Mikazuki Isamu he was a higher level. That's why he was able to do those challenges that he could go through the entire thing with just a pistol. So this challenge right here, kill 5 aliens while they're in the air before the hive is destroyed. It's pretty easy to do. If you have more people watching other aliens, that's a good thing to have. But the way to do it is if they're like up on a roof, wait till they're jumping off of that. It will count as while they're in the air. Or if they're gonna jump up onto something, wait till they do that and go ahead and kill them then, because it'll count as in the air as well. So that's pretty easily to do. It's interesting to see how many of them jump. It's actually one of the harder ones to do, considering that they don't always jump. Most of them are always on the ground anyway, so they're not going to jump. Here I'm trying to get used to the dual pistols for the 44, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, the 44 magnums. The dual pistols for that is kind of weird, but we're trying to wait here till he jumps. He doesn't really jump, so I kind of had to wait. But I think that we eventually went up top, and we waited up there so that they would try to jump up at us. I think that's what we ended up doing. But that is a good strategy. for killing them while they're in the air. If you come up here, yeah, we came up here. If you come up here and wait till they just jump at you, it's a lot easier. Like that, he'll jump at you. Although that's a teleporter, and you can't. It's harder to do to kill that while he's in the air, because he'll teleport if he jumps. So, yep. Now, like those right there, see, they'll jump, and like we got that one. If you wait till this guy jumps, which he didn't want to, you'll get pretty good amount of them while they're in the air. Now, like this guy, I believe I waited. Yep, and I think I completed that challenge for us. So yeah, see, I was like, yeah, I completed it, but that's one of the harder challenges. Surprisingly, you wouldn't think it would be, but not all of them jump. So it's different, and we actually got that right at the brink of it. None of them wanted to jump, so we got that right at the end of the completion for the amount of time that we had. Now, considering that we're moving around and stuff while we're doing this, it's a little harder. But yeah. So all the equipment and things that we use, I think Smarty Pants had actually had he had actually had a locker key there, so he could pick that up. Somebody picked up a SVU. I wasn't quite sure who. I don't know if Smarty Pants had picked that up or not, but that's okay. Now, like I was saying last video, we all had something that we were focusing on for this. I never really figured out who was focusing on what. Being that I'm waiting in between episodes, like I'm waiting to record these, every time. I'm not recording these back to back to back. I'm kind of recording these as I need them. So yeah. Now, the last episode was pushed out. It was actually recorded after the weekly look back, so I didn't have any information that I could post into that look back as to what I could look into. So this week, I'll have some stuff that I can put into that for the weekly look back, and that'll be linked down in the description as well, so that you guys can see that. I've kind of had an idea on the end slates that I've gotten, to put the weekly look back, like last week's look back, to put that on the end slate, so that you guys can go check that the last week's out. But yeah, so if you guys want to, you guys can go check that out right now. I would prefer you guys to go to finish watching this before you go check that out, but because it'll help you guys. You won't get any spoilers on anything from the weekly look back onto this video. So that's just a heads up for any of the weekly look backs, is that if you're going to watch them, you'll probably, if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, you're probably going to get some spoilers there. So don't be mad at me if any of that hits and you guys haven't seen it. I can't control that. You guys are watching the video, and that's what it's for. I'm looking back at what all we need to do. So this drill, this time when we were doing, we didn't get a challenge to do. So that's not that bad. We didn't being we didn't have one, we don't have to do anything special, so we just killed them all as they were coming. Before we actually started to get, we're not necessarily serious about Extinction, but we do want to complete them when we do. And there's a rhino. So if none of you guys know what a rhino is a very, very tough creature. With my Hypto knife, I've tried it before. You cannot, if you guys ever try to attack him with a Hypto knife, you can't do it. You can't gain him with a Hypto knife. You can't hypnotize him to be yours. The best one that I would choose, either the spitters like this, or the big red ones that you'll see in a little bit. I don't think we have any of those at this moment coming up. But the rhinos, the best thing to do to kill them, in my opinion, was the what other people say is, the armor piercing rounds does most. But the explosive damage that you can get from doing that is quite good as well, because you don't necessarily have to hit him directly in a certain spot to kill him from that. All you have to do is, go in and you just shoot him, because the explosive damage does enough as it is, and it'll do extra damage anyways. So shooting him with those, it helps quite a bit. But armor piercing does its damage as well, its fair share. So you guys could choose from explosive damage or the other anytime. So that's your personal choice. If you do armor piercing, that's fine. I do the explosive damage. So yeah. So this challenge, protecting the player, we had to protect my brother, Smarty Pants. He's right behind me. Basically, what you have to do is you just have to keep him from going down. If he doesn't go down, you're fine. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. I think at this moment he's a girl. He was a girl in this one. I never noticed it until you're watching it right now. But he's a girl in this one, so yeah, that's funny. It's funny because if you're starting a new character on this, if you're in a new save, on a new save device, if you're offline, you can choose what your armor is, what your not your armor, but what your character looks like. We chose to do the red one, the body count camo and all that. I don't actually have any of that unlocked online at all. The only thing that I have unlocked would have to be the pullover mask for the body count. I don't have the physical mask yet. I will have that really soon though, because the past 2 clan wars that we've had, we kind of the first one that we should have gotten. Oh, look, there's another rhino. Protecting the player. He's gonna immediately go after Smarty Pants, because of the fact that we have to defend him. Most of the aliens will go after either the drill or Smarty Pants. They won't necessarily go after any of the other players. If you're trying to defend somebody, I should let you guys know that. He won't necessarily go after any of you guys. They're mostly gonna go for the person you're trying to protect, so that you don't complete the objective. But anyways, so yeah, this objective is pretty easy, as long as if you're playing on the difficulty that you can handle, it's pretty easy. But yeah. Now, what was I saying? Dang it, I cannot remember what I was saying. The body count. The reason that we couldn't get it the first clan wars, we got beat out by 10 points or so, and that sucked. This past clan war, we got beat out by 400 points. Well, not 400 points, but 300 points. But only because my brother's Xbox, it decided to stop working. He had to get a new one. The first day of Clan Wars, his Xbox red ringed. It was one of the original arcades. And I'm playing on an original arcade version, but it's a refurbished, so it's a little better. But that's different. So he had to actually buy a new Xbox. He bought the Halo 4 edition. If you guys you guys could check that out, see what he's got. He's got the Halo 4 edition, and it's a pretty cool Xbox. But but he couldn't play. So there's no way that we could take on, because we only have 6 members in our clan right now. It's just a group of friends that we've got put together, and it's different, because if you're out one player, you're screwed in a 6-man crew, because you can't come back from that. If you're in a 6-man crew, it's kind of hard to come back from. Not only did his Xbox crash, but the day before that we had the second day, it was on our Thursday, the second day of Clan Wars, we had actually gone to Universal Studios, and we went and we had a lot of fun there. So that kicked us back a little bit, so we couldn't play any there. None of the other members were able to get on, so we couldn't do anything that day. But that first day of Clan Wars, I had done my best. I had us in first by myself, trying to get us, up to where we needed to be. And it's different, Clan Wars is weird. If you're minus a player if you have a bigger group, it's a little better because you can have so many people on at the same time. You can have people doing like the day shift or the night shift or whatever for the Clan Wars, and you go through. But that's people that that has no life, and you don't have anything you can do. So yeah. Now this place, this challenge, kill 25 aliens using LMGs before the hive is destroyed. But right now I have an LMG and I killed 2. Any of the weapon challenges are pretty easy as long as you have somebody that has a weapon. You can kill a few of them, like if the person needs help killing them. But other than that, just let the person that has those guns kill them, and you'll be totally fine. You'll clear this, no problem, and you'll be fine. Eventually, I think we move around to go down there where the Extinction guns are, the actual guns down there in that area down there are. But bet my mic there, sorry guys. But so yeah, the LMG one is pretty easy. Getting health back here. I think I go down because they're all rushing me. They decided to rush me. I don't know why they decided to rush me, but they rushed me. So being revived. Reviving people is pretty easy to do. It's a basic principle. Like in zombies, you can revive people, or in survival from Modern Warfare 3, you can survive. Revive people and stuff like that. It's pretty easy to do. You don't have that much of a problem doing it. So yeah. Now, again, I completed another challenge for us, but our drill health. Speaking of drill health, if your drill health gets any lower than I want to say 50%, it's gonna have a hard time doing things. The lower it gets, the worse it gets to do drills. I think that's how it works. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to do some more research on that. But yeah. Now you can repair the drill if you can. You can have somebody that specializes as a medic that can repair the drill easier, a lot quicker, in fact. Repairing the drill takes quite a while to do, and it takes quite a bit of work. And if you're alone and you're trying to repair the drill, make sure that there is no aliens around you, because if you get hit, you can get you'll be it doesn't take anything down from the time that you repair it, but you kind of have a hard difficulty of staying alive while you're repairing the drill. And it's different when you're trying to repair it by yourself, and when you're with a group, because other people can watch your back, and you can repair it, and other people can defend you. Those guys right there, you'll see. I think I'm not gonna do it this episode. It won't be this episode that I do it. It'll be next episode. But with the Hypto knife, I totally forgot about it at this point that I even had it. But the bigger aliens, trying to find it, like not one of those. You can get one of those. Those are easier to get. But let's see. Not one of these guys. The bigger red guys. The redder in the face. You can hit those guys with a Hypto knife, and they can be yours, and they're good for fighting, and they can help you quite a bit. One of those right there. They'll glow blue, and then somebody else, if they shoot him, they will still take damage. But just as long as you let everybody in your party know that he's part of your system, he'll be fine. So thank you guys. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. That lets me know that you are enjoying this Extinction series and that you want to see the last episode. Like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. That lets me know where you guys can keep up with things for my channel or what I'm doing during the day and all that other stuff. So again, thank you guys for watching, and see ya.